Welcome to Date Night with Michelle and Doug. What if we told you that for the next 12 days you can spend $55 on your dinners?
Wow.
Sounds crazy, right? We're talking $2.30 per person per dinner. We're gonna show you how to do that and what to pick up at Trader Joe's in order to get your $55 meals.
Sounds good.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Now, here's some things that we get when we go to Trader Joe's. First things is that we look for our proteins. And we're looking for proteins that stretch out throughout the week that we can make once and it'll actually last us about 2-3 days.
And lean proteins.
And lean proteins.
Less fat.
We're looking for less fat and cost effective.
Yes.
First things that we pick up are these right here. All natural ground turkey. This is great. These go for $3, $4 a pop. And when we cook them, we make them into different sorts of things. We made chili, we make meatballs, and that lasts us about 2 days for each pack. We're talking 4 days of meals here for $4. And you can click up here and check out recipes that we've made using ground turkey. Next up, salmon. Salmon's good. Salmon at Trader Joe's goes for about $9 for a fillet, and whenever we make it, we can cut it into 4 pieces, and that lasts us 2 days. So we'll grill the salmon, we'll bake it, we'll saute it, whatever we'll do with it. You can click up here for more recipes on salmon. We'll make that, it'll last us 2 days, right? So we'll eat 2 dinners right off of this salmon.
We're getting our fish servings for the week. A fish meal is recommended 2 days per week, and we're making sure we're getting our omega-3 fatty acids.
Boom!
Sounds good.
Let's see what's next. It's a whole chicken. What?
Oh yeah.
It's big. Trader Joe's is really good with their chicken. This right here, it's about 5.75 pounds. It goes for $8.50 over at Trader Joe's. We can make about 3 days worth of meals solely off of chicken. We can bake this, we can roast it. If you click up here, you'll see a whole roasted chicken video on how to make this, and you can get 3 days worth if you do half the chicken, quarter chicken. That'll last you 3 days of meals, all for $8.50.
Sounds good.
That's the deal. Now we want to be realistic also, right? You might not have the time to cook every day, and Trader Joe's actually offers a few pretty good items that are cheap or reasonable and can stretch throughout as well. Here we have turkey burgers.
Yay.
4 turkey burgers here for $3. And the ingredients are literally turkey, salt, rosemary.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a great ingredient.
That's great, right?
It's amazing.
You can throw this right on the grill and you are done in about 8 minutes. 4 burgers, $3 a pop.
Perfect. That's great for when you're pressed for time, when you're working late, and you come home late and you really don't want to start, have to maneuvering with the saute pan or the oven. This is a great thing that we do often actually when we have our late nights.
And the last thing that we get is pizza. So this is a spinach and ricotta pizza. Goes for $4.50. And it depends on how hungry we are. This can last us a day if we're crazy hungry, but if not, we can split this up into 2 days.
Yeah.
This would be 2 days of meals right here.
So this is also like the turkey burgers for those times in the week that we worked late or it's been a really busy week and we want something quick that we can just pop into the oven. This really, really helps. It's a great source of protein and of fiber. So it has about 11 grams of protein per serving and it has about 4 grams of fiber. However, it is pretty high in sodium, so I do want you to be careful with this. We don't do this all the time, probably like maybe twice a month or once a month. So it's something just to have in your repertoire, but it's actually really good to pick up just in case.
Nice. Well, those are our proteins. Babe, what you got in your bag?
So after we discuss what protein we want to eat, my husband and I always want to see what starch and what vegetable are we having. So what we usually pick up are sweet potatoes. We love sweet potatoes. You can click to see recipes that we've made for sweet potatoes up above. Okay, sweet potatoes are a great source of vitamin A, which is good for your eyesight, a great source of fiber to help you move your bowels, and they do stretch pretty long as well. So how much are sweet potatoes, babe?
They go for $1.69. That's 2 pounds of sweet potatoes.
2 pounds of sweet potatoes.
Bang.
Perfect. You can have them mashed, you can have them roasted, you can make sweet potato fries or a sweet potato hash like you're gonna see in the recipe.
Super easy.
Another grain that we pick up is a whole blend. This is a couscous and quinoa blend that we pick up from Trader Joe's. It's really easy to make like a couscous quinoa risotto. We've also used this to make the casserole that you'll see right up above. All right, and that casserole stretched out for a long time, not only for dinners, but also for lunches. Make sure you bring your lunch to work, you'll save a lot of money. All right. And of course, we gotta have our veggies in there. We wanna make sure it's a balanced plate. There's a protein, there's a starch, and a veggie. So, we have kale right here. What I love about this kale, that actually lasts a pretty long time. We can saute it, we can have it raw, we can have it with a little bit of lemon juice and some garlic. You can definitely add a lot of flavors, and you can click up there for a kale recipe that we have for you. We also have frozen broccoli. So we're a big fan of getting a mixture of fresh and frozen vegetables. The reason why is, one, it's winter here in New York, and your fresh vegetables don't last really long, some of them depending, so we like to have a balance of both. Remember that frozen vegetables, they're frozen at their peak of their nutritional value, so it's not like you're compromising nutrition. The taste will be a little bit different, but again, you're gonna add some flavor. You're gonna add garlic, you're gonna get onion, you're gonna add different spices and herbs to make sure it tastes really good. So frozen broccoli, and along with that, is the frozen asparagus. Again, we're adding the nutrition because we want to make sure we're getting enough fiber, we're getting enough vitamin K, we're getting enough vitamin C, all of these great things. And you can check out some recipes that we have with asparagus right up above. Last but not least, although it's not a protein or a starch or a vegetable, well, it is a protein, but it's a dairy.
Yeah.
It's a dairy, technically, yes, it is a protein. It's Greek yogurt. Now you're gonna think, why in the world you're gonna have Greek yogurt for dinner? But we love Greek yogurt. I mean, if we can be spokespeople for Greek yogurt, we put it in everything. We make it sweet and we make it savory. So for dinner, you can make a Greek yogurt aioli sauce to dip your sweet potato fries in. You can also make a avocado crema, which we've done in the past before, and you can click on that recipe right up above. And with Greek yogurt, you can substitute anywhere where you're using mayonnaise or sour cream in a recipe. That'll decrease the fat content, but definitely increase the protein. And that's all we got for right now. But yes, just like he said, 12 meals.
12 meals, $55
for 2 people. 12 meals,
yeah.
12 days. That's awesome. We want to make sure that you're in the kitchen, you're cooking, but you're also doing something that's really realistic for you as well.
We've used these ingredients before in our videos. You can click any of the links that we have up there, and you can check out how we use these recipes. If not, feel free to mix and match. There's chicken, sweet potato, that's a meal right there. Take in some veggies. Hopefully this can serve you well, and let us know with our next grocery haul what you want to see next, what ideas are out there that you'd like to try, and that we can help support you in that.
Sounds good.
See you next week.
Have fun cooking.
Bye.